Hey everyone, Michael here. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day because Robinhood is not. Currently down about 14% so far today off of a miserable earnings report. And so today I'm going to be teaching you guys why exactly this is happening and whether or not you guys should actually be holding money in your Robinhood accounts, because as far as it goes right now, they are not doing so well. This is what happened, and this is what was announced today at the earnings report. They are not having as many people using the app. They are not making as much money overall because people are not using the app. And the only thing that has really stayed strong throughout all of this turmoil over the last few quarters has been options traders. If you're a long-term investment, Roth IRA, stuff like that, or just looking for a savings account, nobody cares about Robinhood. And this kind of reminds me of, they know what they're good at, but they're trying to make money in all these other ways because they just can't figure out how to grow what they're good at, which kind of sucks because, in the beginning, Robinhood was known as no commissions, you buy, you can trade, it's very easy. But over the years, as you guys know, they got into some games, and the biggest game they got into was GameStop, where they came out and lied after the whole thing went kaput, and they kind of had to backtrack it. If any of you guys remember, there was a famous interview where Vlad went on CNBC, and he basically said there was no liquidity issues, we're not having any liquidity issues. Then all of a sudden it realized they were actually having liquidity issues because so many people were buying and selling GameStop that they couldn't keep up with the volume. And because of that, at least tens of thousands, if not like over 100,000 people lost money on the GameStop fiasco because of what Vlad and his team did without any heads up, any warning. They just stopped it all. Now, that type of distrust, it doesn't go away easily. And I think, as there's been more competition, think of Webull, Tasty Trade, all these things. As there's been more competition, they've been more likely to kind of flow away from Robinhood and say, hey, yeah, give them the middle finger and says, hey, we trusted you once, never again. Now, the interesting thing about all of this is that they believe that they're giving you a premium service, and so they're charging you a lot for it now. Whereas normally there was like a base free plan, it doesn't really give you much. A lot of us who like to trade, whether it be cryptocurrencies or stocks or options, we like to have a professional layout in which, professional software, if you will, where we can see everything we need to do, and we can, draw trend lines, add Fibonacci levels, do all that type of hard work that actually makes the trade, makes you more confident about a trade, makes you more consistent gains. Well, there's been two different ways to go about this. There's the more old school method, where you can go get a Vanguard account or a TD Ameritrade, Schwab Now, E-Trade, where they have their own trading softwares, and those are pretty nice and they work just fine. I mean, perfect. And then you got this other thing that kind of opened up over the last 5 years from crypto exchanges. Well, all they're doing is taking TradingView's system and just putting it right into their exchange. So you're trading using TradingView and using their charts on their exchanges, which I think both ways are very, very good. But then you have Robinhood, and Robinhood just really doesn't give you a lot. It gives you a chart that you can't trade off of. You can kind of just see, oh, it's gone up this day, it's gone down this day. When you're looking for raw order flow, you have to pay for it. Nobody else charges me for order block flow. Nobody charges me for that. The only thing I ever pay for is option flow data, and that costs me about 20 to 50 bucks a month, depending on what type of plan you guys are looking for. Robinhood doesn't even offer me that. And so as long as they can't innovate, they're going to continue to go down more and more and more of the market share here. And the fact is, a lot of us like to own cryptocurrencies these days. It's just the way the market's flowing. Look at my portfolio I showed you guys the other day. It's up big right now because of all the altcoins we're holding. Well, they only have about less than 15 altcoins, maybe even less than 10 altcoins at this point. And so for somebody that loves crypto trading, I can't trade crypto on there with leverage, which is a whole source of income for me. And at the same time, all of the crypto that they have, it's fairly larger market caps. And so if it's a very large market cap, there's a very low chance that it's going to go parabolic down the road. It can go up hundreds of percent, but the chance of it going thousands of percents and tens of thousands of percents like Dogecoin once did, that's over. So the easiest way for them to really draw me back, and I think get some new investors in there that kind of want to have some more fun and maybe something more trustworthy if it's backed by some type of safety precautions, right? They might as well start adding more and more cryptocurrencies onto their platform. That's the only way I see them getting another large revenue source out of this. Because until then, remember, they have stocks, they have options, they're not doing too well. They have crypto, but crypto is only a very small part. There's not really much Robinhood can add on at this point. If you guys still have it on your phone, open it right now and just tell me, does it look really cool compared to a TD Ameritrade or an E-Trade or a Fairdesk or a Binance? No, it looks like trash compared. It used to be the premier UI system. Everything looked to be was so nice, and now it's just not. So let me know what you guys think about this. I still hold positions off of this that I bought at like $7 to $8. No, I think you mean $8 to $9. I'm waiting to see what happens, but like I said, all I'm expecting from this is a buyout. I don't expect them to thrive in the long run. I expect another company to come in here and poach them, and then I'll be making a lot of money off of that play. Thanks.